Hello, my YouTube peeps. It's been a week since I've logged on, so I thought I'd better post something new to YouTube. Pardon the puffy hair. I've got, they say the higher the hair, the closer to heaven, so I guess I'm doing pretty good today. But yeah, I got severe bedhead. Oh, my week. How's my week been going? My week has been pretty good. Each of the days, I seem to get stronger and better and feeling better. I'm heading up on Tuesday will be my 2-week post-op. And Wednesday I go in to see the surgeon for my first check-in. Weight. Let's talk about weight, because I've never really put my weight on here before, and I need to record that for posterity reasons. Pre-op, the day I started my pre-op diet, I weighed 268.7, the highest I've ever weighed in my life, 268.7, almost 270 pounds. That just blows my mind. As of this morning when I weighed in, I weighed 241.4. So, doing the math, we're roughly 27 pounds in less than 4 weeks. So that makes me a very happy camper. I'm excited to see what the week's going to bring. As far as how I've been feeling, pretty good. Thursday, I had a really rough day. And I don't know if it was dumping syndrome or just a food intolerance. I did have a racing heart for a while, and just did not feel good, and then later in the day ended up pretty much bedridden and up with diarrhea, so it was not a good day for me. But Friday morning woke up much better. Pain-wise, I'm not taking my pain meds anymore. I haven't for probably 4 days. I do have some discomfort still in the suture area around my belly button in the hole there, and maybe a little bit on my left side. I think it's the muscles just being sore. It just feels like a muscular soreness. But I'm getting up and moving a lot, and from advice from lots of different people, move, and so that's what I'm doing. I was excited that yesterday I was able to clean my house and change beds. I have attempted steps now. I'm in my basement right now, in my craft area, and going to make some cards. I make greeting cards. I don't think I've ever shared that with anybody before, but here's a sample of a greeting card that I made with a little quilled bird in a tree. And but yeah, I have hundreds, probably thousands of rubber stamps and greeting card paraphernalia down here in my little craft area. And so today I'm going to drown my sorrows in making cards and finishing another project that I've been working on during my recuperation. And I say drown my sorrows because yesterday afternoon I had to put my stepmom Pat, my sole remaining parent that I have, on a plane and send her back home to Michigan, and that was really a bummer, and I'm just kind of really missing her. She was here for 2.5 weeks, and it just a great companion, and it was just so nice to have somebody that's been with you most of your life go through this process with you. Although my husband's been a trooper and great too, and so have my friends and other family members. But anyway, I was just kind of bummed last night about that. And then this morning I was like, I don't want to go to church. I'm depressed, and so I laid in the bed going, you have got to get out of this bed. You have got to, you're not going to feel better just laying in the bed. You're bummed out and depressed. You're sore, still sore, but you got to move. You got to do something. So I came down here to ride my exercise bike for 20 minutes, which was wonderful. I went slow and steady. And then I went for a walk outside because it's a beautiful fall day here in Middle Tennessee. And that's how I got this lovely windblown look. There's a nice breeze out there. And the next thing I'm going to do is probably finish an advent calendar that I've been making for my son and granddaughter for their house for the holidays. I guess my tips are for those that are getting ready to have surgery is plan some activities that you can do, some little projects that you might want to do while you're recuperating, because I mean, it's not all just laying around watching TV, eating bonbons. Obviously, you need to be active and moving. So I had a puzzle in the dining room where I could stand and move around and put the puzzle together. And in the kitchen at the snack bar, I was working on a framing project, and also I did an advent calendar. I'm almost complete. I've made all the little tchotchkes that you put on the advent calendar, but I have to assemble the calendar itself, and I'm going to do that this afternoon. And let's see, I also had my computer set up so that I could do any research. Now, my boss came by earlier in the week and brought me some work that I could do from home so that I'm not terribly behind when I go back to work. Some nice research projects and things like that that I could do while I'm recuperating and do it at my own leisure. I've got one more week before I go back to work. Luckily, I've been at the same job for almost 26 years and have buku banked time off, so I could take a full 3 weeks off to recuperate and go back to work. Let's see, what else could I possibly tell you on this beautiful Sunday morning? Well, I was earlier recording my weight, so I'm really thrilled about that. I'm excited to try on some clothes, and I may do that this afternoon and see where I stand on some clothing that I haven't been able or was barely fitting. But also, I think my project this week is to take some pictures and upload some of my clothes that are going to be too large now to Shrinking Susie Q's website. So be on the lookout for that in case there's anything that any of you would like to have. And also just encourage you to contribute to that website to keep that going. Lastly, I think the other thing on the agenda is to get myself registered for the meet and greet in May, and I'm really looking forward to that too. I believe a friend of mine is going to attend with me and travel with me, but I'm so looking forward to meeting all of my friends and people that I have looked up to as mentors, and people that have been so encouraging to me. And so many of you have reached out, and this is an amazing community, and I will never forget your kindness and your prayers and your wonderful words, and thanks so much for that. Okay, I guess that's it for today. Nothing much else new to report other than I'm on the mend, doing better, just experimenting with foods and finding which ones I could tolerate and which ones make me feel not so good. But it's all trial and error. But and the other big news, Friday night, went out to eat, first time out in a restaurant, post-op. Went to a Mexican restaurant here in town, and I had refried beans. And, of course, the waiter was like, that's all you could eat? And then I had to ask for a to-go box, because I couldn't even eat the whole side dish of refried beans. And the guy just was like, are you sure, lady? Are you crazy? But it was just yummy, and I really felt like I was cheating or something, and it was a great time. So that was another highlight of my week. I guess that's all I got to say. I'm going to let you all go because it looks like I'm almost at the 10-minute mark, and I vowed never to go over 10 minutes on my videos. Oop, there we go. Bye, y'all.